Hi, I'm Wateng, Senior Career Coach for Career Connect. How should I address you?
Machi.
Machi. Right. Machi, how may I assist you today?
Let's look for a job.
You'd like to look for a job. Are you currently have you got any prior working experience before?
Yeah, some time back, before I went to prison, I was working on and off. Yeah.
Okay.
After that, after I came out, I'm not able to find a job already.
Okay. So, how long have you been in the prison, may I ask?
Been in the prison for over 2 years.
2 years. And could you share further what is the reason for you in prison?
Well, I was under a lot of work stress. Then after which I kind of like mixed up the wrong company, and also I think 2.5 years back I broke up with my girlfriend, so I was kind of like very depressed, don't know how to let go. So some friends of course introduced me to drugs, and I got the drugs, and of course, as you know, then without that I got caught and went to prison.
Okay. And before you went to prison, what kind of jobs were you involved in?
I was doing a bit of odd jobs. Also, I've worked in the baking companies before. I mean, it's a small cafe. Yeah, a bit here, a bit there. Maybe about 3-4 years. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but not say in a big company, but small little. Yeah.
Any other jobs besides this baking?
No, it's just odd jobs and baking only. Yeah.
Okay, odd jobs baking. What is your highest qualification, educational qualification?
Oh, my highest qualification, I did the old N levels, but I didn't complete N levels.
Okay, so you did, all right. And when you were in prison, did you take up any kind of vocational training, skills training?
Oh yes, because they know that I have a bit of baking skills, so they put me into kind of like a 6 months kind of baking course. Maybe learn some basic skills, and also a little bit on some hands-on baking experience in the prison.
Okay, right. So were you able to apply in the prison, or it's just a course, and how long was the course?
The course is about 6 months, but along the way we have some, of course, hands-on experience. Yeah, that was about it. Yeah.
Okay, so do you have to so-called bake stuff for the prisoners in the prison?
Not for everybody, of course. Just probably like those who are training, we just bake some cakes and then we let each other try and then give some feedback. That's all.
So how was the feedback like for the cakes you make?
Not too bad, no rejections. Yeah, I didn't receive very excellent score either. I think it was okay.
Okay,
yeah.
Right. And also, before you come out from the prison, were you introduced to SCORE? Have you heard of the organization called SCORE?
Yeah, I did, but I did not really take into that. I thought I could be able to find a job. Yeah. I think I was told about that, but I did not really take it up seriously. Yeah.
Okay. Now you mentioned that you have tried applying for the jobs, right? How did you connect yourself to the employers? Is it you apply through the LinkedIn or newspaper?
No, I'm not so high tech, so I go for all the walking interview.
Okay.
Yeah, so sometimes road shows whereby they're walking interview, I sort of lazy to go and apply through website. So if I can fill up the application forms on the spot, I will do so.
So how many job interviews have you gone for?
Really, honestly, I've not gone, maybe 1 or 2, but I've actually applied, but because, in the employment sections whereby I have to declare my status as an ex-offender, so maybe most of the time I was rejected on that ground. There are 1 or 2 companies which are kind enough to interview me, but I guess that, I don't know how to say, did not project myself very well, so they make it out, obviously. If I make it, I won't be here already.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just to reiterate what you mentioned about, it could be a case where you were not so successful because of the projection of yourself, is it?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So did they actually tell you during the interview?
No,
No,
this is
okay.
my
Uh-huh.
self-own thoughts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So when was the last time you have gone for interview before you come out from the prison?
That was after I came out from my prison.
Okay.
Yeah, so I tried for 6 months. I think the last interview I gone was something like maybe 2 months ago.
Okay,
Mm.
I see.
Mm.
And do you have a resume with you?
Not really. You know, like I
Okay.
said, I'm not so comfortable in writing. CV. Yeah.
Okay. So how have you been applying for your jobs then? Or you don't submit your resume?
No, no. That's why I go for walk-in,
Okay.
those kind of application whereby there are road shows. So it's simple lah. Just fill up application form on the spot. Yeah. If they find you suitable, find you suitable. If not, then that's it. Yeah. So I don't purposely go and look for advertisements. My language also not very good. Yeah. So maybe sometimes I also don't know what they're saying. Yeah. Right.
So Machi, in order for us to help to facilitate this so-called the job search and the job matching for you, so what I would recommend to you is for you to take this career profiling assessment tool.
Okay.
And how it works is that, let me just show it to you.
Right.
Now, it is available in my Skills Future. It's very easy to use. So the purpose of this career profiling assessment is to help you to understand yourself better,
Okay.
to understand what kind of career you're interested in, and also there will be questions that will be asked to also understand what kind of skills you're confident in doing, just like you mentioned, right?
Okay.
Baking could be something very confident and you're interested. And then the third thing, of course, will be the kind of work environment you want to work with. Is it something that money is the most important, or you want a workplace that's near to your home?
Okay.
So I'm going to show you now.
Alright.
So it's very easy. So you just have to type in My Skills Future.
Okay.
And this one is for Singaporeans and PR. So you will need a
How do I apply
SingPass.
for the SingPass?
Right. Oh, you don't have a SingPass. Okay. So basically, you can so-called write into this government body,
Okay.
right? SingPass government body, and they will actually they will require you to have a mobile phone as well,
Okay.
right? And the reason why is that once they give you the SingPass, in order for once you log in for protection, they will ask you to use your phone so that they can send you the password to go
Okay.
in.
Okay. I'll give you a try.
Okay.
Yeah. So if I am a bit lost, anybody can help me?
Yeah, no problem. You can contact me.
Mhm.
I will give you my mobile number after the session.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
And then at any point in time you want to call, because later on I also will share with you that we will be meeting again later.
Okay.
Now, the other thing which, before I proceed further with this career profiling, to tell you more, I also want to highlight to you that whatever we discussed today will be kept confidential.
Okay.
Right. Now, you have the copy of your IC, right? Oh, I've seen this.
Yeah, yeah.
So I just need you to fill up this registration form. Basically, is to register you for this service that we
Okay.
provide,
Okay.
and also to help you to read, to understand that is this confidential agreement to make you feel rest assured that whatever we discuss will be kept confidential, right?
Okay,
So
okay.
if you can just read and then sign on it, then we can continue further with it.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, okay, so let me just continue. So like I mentioned just now, we will need you to take this career profiling. You can do it at home. You'll probably maybe 1 week. Is that okay for you? 1 week? You'll probably take about an hour to get it done.
Okay. I'll do my best. I don't
Right.
know. Yeah.
Now, so while waiting for you to do that one, what I will be recommending to you is that there is actually a course on resume writing.
Okay.
So it is important that at any point in time you have a resume ready, so that whenever there are potential employers and then it's jobs that you're interested, at least you have a resume ready.
Okay.
Right? Now, the other thing is that I'd like to highlight that it's important that you take ownership of your own career. Right?
Okay.
So we as your career coach will do our best to connect you to the right employers, and then at the same time to help you to make you more employable, to upskill yourself.
Okay.
And just like you mentioned that you are open to other job opportunities, of course through the career profiling, I'll understand you a little bit more. But for the interim period, do you have any financial commitments?
Yeah, supporting my elderly parents. In a sense, yeah. So while they do have a bit of passive income, they're renting their rooms, but I also want to be a good son to also not to depend on them. Hopefully, can even get a job so I can give some money to them. Yeah. Really, I've done quite a lot of wrong things in the past, so I hope to make things right now.
Okay.
Turn over a new leaf. Yeah, and be able to use my hands, my legs, whatever I can to earn some money for myself as well as for my family.
Yeah. So much I'm glad that you are very positive, you're very resilient.
No choice.
Yeah, and then
Have
you
to survive. Yeah.
and you are determined to support and be independent. So what we need to do next will be to look at what will be the more important goals,
Okay.
so that we can focus on what is more important in the short term,
All right.
and then what is more important for you in the longer term, so that there is an occupation that you can sustain longer.
Sure.
I will connect you to a few institutions. SCORE will be one of them. They
Okay.
have got partner organization that will, after we receive your career profiling and then we put you through this resume course,
Okay.
we can actually submit your resume to them.
You mentioned what resume course?
Yes. So what I'm
How long is
recommending,
it?
yeah, this resume course actually, there are two parts to it. Number one is that actually you can go into SkillsFuture, the same website, you just have to click in terms of the courses available. So that is one way that you can look at the samples in terms of how they write the resume.
Okay.
Right? And also you can also go into YouTube, in which you type resume under SkillsFuture, you can actually see the video in terms of how they can teach you to write the resume. So
Okay.
that's important as
Okay.
well. Any questions so far?
So when am I supposed to get back to you on the CV or whatever things? When must I sign up or things like that?
Right. So in terms of for the short-term goal, I think the most important thing is to get you a job. So I would say that first one is the career profiling will take about a week, and then this resume course, if you sign up now, probably it will take you about half a day.
Okay.
Right? So of course, it will be good for you to take the e-learning first. Now, in terms of the jobs again, what is most important to you? Is it
Any job will do. Yeah.
Okay.
My arm, my hands, my legs, I'm willing to do anything.
okay?
Yeah.
And so, in terms of the longer term goal now, where do you see yourself in your career then?
I hope to be financial independent. Yeah. Whether it's working for a company or maybe one day I like to see myself setting up my own business.
Okay, so
Yeah.
what kind of business do you see yourself setting up?
I don't know because right now my skills is in baking. Yeah, maybe one of the area is to set up a baking business.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe along the way I may find other things, I don't know.
Yeah, you mentioned just now that your fellow prison mates or even the prison officer praise you on the good food prepared by you for the bakery stuff. Will you be interested in advancing this skill so that you keep up to date in terms of what is available to the consumers?
Yeah, certainly so. I mean, this is what I have at the moment. Yeah.
So there are actually courses available.
Are they
in terms
expensive?
It is inexpensive, and also just to let you know that because you are a Singaporean and given your age group, you're eligible for the skills credit, right,
Okay.
which is 500.
Okay.
So after the subsidy, it will probably cost you a very nominal amount. It could be a couple $100s.
Okay.
So just how you mentioned, you have gone through a certification course. So this one is actually an advanced course in terms of teaching you what is actually the popular kind of bakery stuff that customer are looking for.
Okay.
So will you be interested to register
Yeah.
for this program?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. So yes, I will also provide you with more information on that. Now, what about interviewing skills? What I recommend is that by going through interviewing skills, because just like you mentioned about comments about the projection of yourself, right? So I would highly recommend you to go for this program. Now, you have a choice, right? You can actually go into YouTube through the SkillsFuture and then play the video in terms of how they conduct interview and then the role plays in the video, so that will help you to understand the technique as well as how to be more successful, and also to build up your confidence in the interview as well.
Okay. What other options other than looking at YouTube? I don't know how to learn through YouTube. No? I mean, watching people very simple. No?
Okay.
Yeah. Is there maybe a course whereby somebody is there, I can ask them, they can guide me, maybe hands-hold me a little bit? Yeah.
Sure. Yes. Also, SkillsFuture, there is actually a course. It's almost negligible. I think it costs less than $100 for a profile like yours. So I'll give you the contact, right? It's through SkillsFuture, or you can actually log in yourself once you have your SingPass, and then you can actually register. You just have to type in the keyword interviewing skills, and then it is quite straightforward. But if you have any problem, you can also call me again.
Okay.
So just now, you mentioned about the cost on your interest, right? To start with your own business. So just to let you know that there is actually a cost in terms of starting home-based online business.
Okay.
So since you mentioned that your passion is also in baking and you are prepared to go for advancing,
Right.
so what I see probably as one of the options for your longer term is to go for this course, so that you can actually also consider starting a business. Is that something that you are very keen on?
Okay.
Right.
So should I attend the interview skills first, or to set up my own business course?
Right. So what I suggest to you is the interview skills first, because I think it's important that the interview skill is something that is more important, because what you mentioned just now is you need to be financially independent. So what's important is to get you a job, so that you can be financially independent, and then you can also fund yourself for all the courses and for your family as well.
Okay.
Now, in terms of the advantage also for going for just now the advanced certification for bakery class, as well as this so-called the home-based so-called business class, is that you will have a chance to meet with people who are like-minded like you, who are interested in baking, and who knows, you may be able to build your network in terms of opportunity for you to work in a hotel or in a bakery shop, or even could be your potential partners to start a business.
Okay. When do I think I can start my business? Start on my own business?
That is something that you have to take ownership.
Okay.
So to me, I understand that you will need a financial capital. Is that right?
Yep.
So that depends on how hardworking you are, and also what kind of job you're going to take it up, so that at least I would probably see it as something like 2 years.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So we should take one step at a time, right? Look at your short-term priorities and then the longer-term priorities, as long as you stay focused in terms of what is the more immediate needs for your career job search.
Okay.
Any other questions?
So you're going to send me some CV template when?
Yes. Okay, so let me just sum it up for you. So I think the most important first is for you to take the career profiling in SkillsFuture. And then my number is 90110017.
Okay.
Right. So you can have this paper. Right. This is my number.
Okay.
So do call me if you have any problem in logging into SkillsFuture. But remember, before you can go in, you need to apply for your SingPass, and then you must make sure that you have a mobile number that they can send the authentication number for password security.
Okay.
And then the next thing will be for you to see me in a week's time.
Okay.
Is that okay for you in a week's time?
Yeah.
Let me check my calendar. So 1 week's time, all right. So today is the 13th. So is the 25th okay for you?
Okay.
Okay, sounds good. So we lock in 8 o'clock.
So early.
Okay, maybe like I know traffic in Singapore, right? About 9 o'clock.
Okay. All right.
9 o'clock,
Okay.
huh? Right. So the next thing will be for you to also go into SkillsFuture to look at the course on the resume writing.
Okay.
Right. And then the other one will be the interview skills.
Okay.
Right. You have a choice. You can actually start reading on your own through YouTube as well as also in the SkillsFuture website. Right. So that is what I see as short term. And also the other course that you should be taking, right, is the advanced course in baking.
Okay.
And that will help you to network and hopefully find people that will give you some connection as well to enhance your chances of getting a job.
Okay.
And of course, the longer term, which you can consider, which is like you mentioned about your interest in starting a business. So what I recommend maybe another 3 to 6 months down the road for you to seriously consider this course on starting a home-based business course.
Okay.
Any questions?
I think that's fine.
Okay,
yeah.
great. So if not, we will meet on the 25th then.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll see you then.
Okay. Thank you.
See you.